Welcome back to Breslov campus on a story, to an anecdote to bring out to what extent a person must judge others favorably. As we all know by now, Rabbi Nachman, he stresses very, very much how a Jew must find the good points in himself and in others. And you might ask, to what extent? Rabbi Nachman says, to the maximum extent, because by you finding the good in other people, that is actually how you help them, as opposed to screaming at them and rebuking them for their bad, which makes them feel even worse. You actually help them by trying to find their good and trying to judge them favorably. To illustrate this, there was a story of a Breslover who lived here in Jerusalem in the previous generation. His name was Rabbi Yechiel Greenwald. This Yechiel Greenwald, he owned a carton factory. He made cartons in the area of Mea Sharim, and he had workers working for him in this tiny factory, which, by the way, the building is still standing today. There's no factory there, but the location is still intact. They haven't destroyed yet that building. And he had all types of workers, and he was someone who wasn't wealthy, but he had some support money because of this job of having a factory, a carton factory, and everybody needs cartons for packing, etc. So he had two young workers, a young man and a young woman, who began to develop a crush on each other, and they wanted, when nobody was at work, to illegally and against Torah law be together. So when everyone had left the work, this young man and young woman workers, they stayed behind. And lo and behold, for some unexpected reason, Rabbi Yechiel Greenwald had to come back to work to pick up something, and he finds this young man and young woman there. And instead of screaming at them, "What are you doing? And this is forbidden. A single man is not allowed to be alone with a single woman, is not his wife." Instead of screaming at the two workers and his workers, and he has full right to fire them because he feels that they did something wrong, he said to them, "Ay, it's a shame. I feel bad for you guys. You don't have a place to sleep, so you're sleeping at work. I feel so bad." So he took out a sum of money and gave to them in order that they can start renting an apartment. He figured that he was homeless and she was homeless, and that's why they were sleeping at the work. He didn't at all conclude that they were trying to be together. Rather, he judged them favorably, saying, "Poor souls, you have nowhere to sleep, so you're sleeping at work." And he didn't even think that they were trying, God forbid, to be together. Just to illustrate to you how this person, he's so well trained himself to find the good in other people, that even in this seemingly obvious case where they were there together to do a sin together, he was able to have a type of a self-control and try to look good. They were so amazed, that the story goes, that they were so impressed by him that they really regretted their act, and they tried to become better Jews, which I understood did happen eventually. But they were so amazed by his warmth and his trust in these people and understanding, that they woke up because of that. To show you to what extent judging others, how far it goes.